Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the new web series of Netflix called Living with Yourself, starring Paul Rudd and Paul Rudd. So he's doing a double role in this film. So I'm quite fortunate to see this web series so soon because it's quite rare because I actually see the reviews and then decide whether to spend my time on this. But this is just an episode is just of 25 minutes long and it has just 8 episodes. So overall it's like not waste of time, as I can say. So let us see what this story is about. So here Paul is seen as a regular guy who's in his 40s. So he has some trouble in his work life as well as his personal life. He's quite pissed off with his work and he has no time for his wife also. So this is when a colleague of Paul advises him to try out a treatment which actually enhances yourself from within. So he sees quite an amount of change in his colleague after this treatment. So Paul decides to take this treatment. So he goes to the particular hospital, which is actually a spa. So there'll be some people sitting there. He discusses with them and he pays some 50,000 and the treatment starts. But later we discover that Paul is seen in a forest. He comes out of the forest and he somehow runs to his home to find another Paul. That is the replica of himself with his wife, and he gets shocked. He's like, who is this guy who looks just like me and he's with my wife? So this web series, I know there's a twist here, but I'm not going to reveal what this happened because I highly advise you to go and watch this film, and me spoiling out this surprise for you is not at all good. Later you guys are going to scold me, so I'm not doing that mistake. Yeah, so let me see how this web series goes. So starting, it goes in a very non-linear fashion because you see a scene, again the same scene will be narrated by another, the second Paul, and the same scene might be again repeated by the wife. But again, there will be some changes because of the perspective in which the same scene is narrated. And trust me, guys, you'll never get bored in a moment because you will always be curious about what's going to happen next. Like always. The first episode, like initial maybe 10-15 minutes where the previous Paul is shown and how his life is, maybe you'll feel little bit distracted because it's like any regular English web series. But once the spa thing starts, you are on your turn. Like it goes on and on, like so good, so surprising, and it always tests your thinking because you will be thinking that this will happen next, and it has so many twists. Some of them are like really, really good, and I should really appreciate Paul's performance. God, he's so good in this. He's aging like wine. He looks so good. He acts so good. And some of the sequences where he has his body double, you understand, right? When you have this what do you call double role, you will have to do the acting of both the scenes and still maintain the emotion. And in this he does such a great job. Maybe after the film Social Network, this is the next best CG I've seen for a body double, and it is so good. And after the Paul's performance, we have the heroine. Like, she has got a good role in the film. Initially her impact was not great, but again she got some sequences. Her character was well defined, and it is her chemistry with Paul is also good. So see, this is all going well, but if I have to say something negative about this, yeah, I got that as well. There are some few weak links in this web series. The one with the Paul's stepsister and the one with Paul's work colleague. These two are quite weak plots, and the last two episodes, 7th and 8th, were quite dragged. But again, the end twist is good. So here I am giving you the positive and negatives. See, there are hardly any negatives. It's mostly positive and it's a very small web series. Go give it a try and trust me, you will love it. Please watch this web series and let me know in the comments below how you feel about it.